Ladies and genitals, it's a new day, and there's a new MrBeast video on the horizon. Bro spent 7 days stranded in a cave, which is probably why he has not yet responded to the mountain of allegations on his door. Yes, you see, the reason why MrBeast didn't respond to the sexual assault allegations and the covering up sexual assault allegations and the hiring sex offenders and hiring pedophiles and cheating people and illegal lotteries and fraud. He was in a cave this whole time, guys. This was very exciting to say the least. Now, I'm gonna put this in the trusty dislike checker on the other site to see if, you know, if it's actually getting heat. Sitting pretty with only 500,000 dislikes. Again, it might not be accurate. He probably has more dislikes than this, as we've already established in the past. But, Coomers and Gooners, we are here. We are ready to dive into the new MrBeast video. Simply put, MrBeast likes to say he doesn't fake videos. I'm gonna call out everything that he fakes in this video. I'm gonna be petty as shit. I'm gonna be a chaotic, neutral on the sidelines. It's what I'm gonna do. So, ladies and gentlemen, MrBeast responds to the allegations by sitting in a cave for 7 days.
I don't normally do intros like this, but I'm currently descending hundreds of feet into a cave.
What does that mean? I don't normally do intros like this. You literally always do intros like this.
It runs over 5 kilometers deep into the earth. And whether we like it or not,
that looks a little CG, right?
As soon as my friends and I touch the ground, we are officially stranded here for the next 7 days.
All right.
That might have been the scariest thing I've ever done.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I guess you never did solitary confinement. Oh my God. All right. Yeah, this is the scariest thing I've ever done. I don't lie in videos. Listen, I've gone rappelling, okay? Rappelling, not scary. Get out of here.
First things first, we gotta get really far away from where we rappel down. Why? If it storms, this entire area could flash flood.
Okay, that is super CGI.
Like an ocean.
That's obviously fake.
And potentially drown.
Again, I'm not saying that this is fake. It's just, this is purely visual effects. This is not criticism.
Us all, which is why we're going deep into the cave.
Wait, did he say it was a 5 kilometers? No. Did he say 5 kilometers? Wait.
I don't know, over 5 kilometers deep.
He did say that.
Into the earth. And whether we like it or not, as soon as my friends and I touch the ground, that might have been the scariest thing I've ever done. First things first, we gotta get really far away from where we rappel down. Why? If it storms, this entire area could flash flood, fill up like an ocean, and potentially drown.
Fill up like an ocean, he says.
Us all, which is why we're going deep into the—
Why? How's there light? I'm just curious.
Cave to set up base camp.
If you're 5 kilometers under the ground, there should be no light. I'm just saying, listen, I'm just saying, this is not a conspiracy theory, this is a fact. 5 kilometer deep caves, 5 mile deep caves, no lights, okay? Listen, unless he has a whole squad down there with him.
Bro, this is just wicked.
Dude, this is like a different world.
This cave entrance may be beautiful, but looks can be deceiving.
Are you kidding me?
Different world.
This is supposed to be 5 kilometers or 5 miles? 5 kilometers horizontally? Bro, that is so not the same thing. Wait, didn't he just say we're going 5 kilometers down? Bro, this is 15, 20 feet, okay?
Cave entrance may be beautiful, but looks can be deceiving. We didn't know it yet, but the next 7 days will by far be the hardest of our entire lives.
Fucking bullshit. Although, maybe he's real. The next 7 days were the hardest in my life. Not because I'm in a cave, but because my entire world and empire is crumbling around me. Okay, that is not real. He just found 2 rocks and he's put his face between them to yell. Dude, look at this! Wait.
The hardest of our entire lives.
If you're annoyed that I'm nitpicking, leave. I will be nitpicking the entire time. This is a petty fucking reaction, okay? What is this? Just walk through it! Why is he standing here with his head up for the—
It's gonna get dark in a couple hours. If we don't have a camp, we're screwed, okay?
Do you have any idea where you're going?
We're just looking for flat ground to set up camp.
Yeah, they know exactly what's going on. They probably have people setting up the camp for them and everything. I'm just saying.
On entering the mouth of the cave, we stumbled upon an area with high enough elevation to protect us from any flash flooding, meaning that it was perfect for camp.
Yeah, how do you know that, huh? Because you have professionals with you doing this. Hell yeah.
Perfect is a crazy word.
Good enough is what I would use.
Good enough for camp. We spent the rest of day one grabbing our supplies that we were dropped with.
Each one of these bags weighs like 80 pounds.
And as you can see by the footage,
Each bag weighs 80 pounds.
we spent around 4 hours.
This is very hard to traverse.
How'd you get the rope there? Who put the rope up there, Jimmy? Huh? I'm just asking the questions, but like, hypothetically, why would there be a rope there? Maybe caves come with rope!
Getting all of it back up to our base camp. All right, we've got some lights on in here. Our supplies are finally at our home base. And if you point the camera over there, you'll see it's pitch black.
Yeah!
It took all day. And so we set up the bare minimum for camping grounds. We drilled holes to hang up some ropes. Grab these, pull yourself up. Looks like the ropes will be able to support hammocks. And with the help of our survival guide, Joel, we hung our hammocks.
Survival guide. Okay, all right, that's a lot better. It's a weird title, 7 days stranded in a cave. It's more like I went camping with every possible safeguard in mind in a cave. Right? Like, let's be real.
Rope is
How
what
much is 80 pounds? About 40 kilos.
holds up my hammock.
Yep.
Ate some dinner and prepared for a very cold night one.
Not gonna lie, this hammock is way more comfortable than I thought it would be.
Hey.
That's terrifying.
Why is my head so big, bro?
This part of the cave is
Is that totally not employee Mac over there?
2.5 kilometers deep, and we're basically camping at the entrance. Tomorrow, we have a lot of exploring.
All right.
How'd you guys sleep?
I know I'm being overly petty, but ultimately, like, it's a cute idea for a video. I don't want to be just a hater for no reason but to hate, even though I do like hating a lot. It's one of my favorite things. It gets me up in the morning. But that said, Squilliam, MrBeast's over here, is fucking just doing a regular camping trip that people pay to go on. And he packaged it as 7 days stranded in a cave. Like, I want to be clear, okay? This isn't criticism. This is a compliment. He managed to package this as the scariest, hardest days of his life, even though it's what people pay to do on vacation. Jimmy Breasticle.
Horribly.
I refuse to believe Jimmy Breasticle can carry 80 pounds on his back down into a cave. Yeah, no doubt he definitely got someone else to do it. He has actual cavers and survival guides with him, probably, for sure.
It didn't. It's a very perplexing environment.
The cave's constantly dripping water on us from above, so we put a tarp over us. But even still, the water's dripping into our hammocks.
I have an idea. Let's make our shelter actually good.
I say we use
Damn!
tarps so we stay dry while we're sleeping.
That's
I say we do this! Yeah, sure, that was your idea, brother. My fucking butt hairs, that was your idea. Yeah! I say this is how we set up camp in a cave that I've totally never been in before in my life. Yeah, it wasn't the caver guys that are with me and the survival helpers. Those guys, they don't know what they're doing. My idea! We put the tarps to stop the water. Listen, most people have never heard of umbrellas before, so this guy's spitting a little bit.
literally genius.
I'm not just
Literally genius. You put something over your head to prevent water from dripping on your head. Listen, it's not easy to be that smart.
a YouTuber, okay?
My hammock gets out right here. Are we serious right now? This is where I just got out of bed.
And we didn't realize it at the time, but this hole is almost 40 feet deep. So while Sean and I got started on the super tarp
What the frick is that light?
at the time, but this hole is
Okay, look at
almost 40 feet
What's this light ball?
deep. So while
How
Sean
are you? What is this? How are we seeing
and I
this?
got started on the super tarp
What was that? Just asking, because I don't know. I mean, it's obviously CGI, but if it's CGI, then
at the time, but this
then how much of this shot is CGI?
hole is almost
Listen, this light
40
ball,
feet
This light ball is CGI. Agreed. So
deep. So while Sean
this zoom in
and I got started
is all CGI, right? It's Mage Light. Haven't you played Skyrim? Yeah, I'm just saying.
on the super tarp, Mac and Carl went to see how dangerous this hole was
Mac, totally not an employee, by the way. Totally not an employee.
for themselves.
Do you see my hammock up there? That is where I slept.
Now look at this.
And because everything looks the same, and it's probably pretty hard to follow us in this cave, on this map, you can see our home base and how far they're moving away from it.
All right, Mac. It's been real, bro.
Oh, bro, this is crazy.
While the boys are randomly exploring, me and Sean actually have to work on the camp.
Me and Sean actually have to work on the camp. It's so painful to hear, especially because you know that MrBeast fakes his videos and because he totally has other people making the camp for him. Me and Sean, saviors of humanity, have to work on the camp because those dunderheads want to explore in the most dangerous place alive. What a hero, Jimothy Breast out there, working for his friends, building camps. Totally not, because there's A, a cameraman here, B, a survival guide here, C, probably cavers here to help with safety shit.
Why is there a sleeping bag?
Wait, what was that fast forward? Hold on.
Me and Sean actually have to work on the camp.
I'm sure you do. All right, let's see what he does. All right, so he
Why is there?
he did nothing! That fast forwards just to make it look like he's working. Sean is here, building shit. He just walks in a circle. Wait, hold up.
Exploring. Me and Sean actually have to work on the camp.
Oh my god, I can't believe him and Sean actually have to work on the camp. Look at him. All right, so we're going super slow-mo here for maximum pettiness. All right? Listen, I only get this petty if you hire pedophiles in your shit working with children. That's when I get this level of petty, you should know. I'm not normally this petty. Okay, that was a lie. All right, so slow motion. He reaches for the green bag. He moves it 2 inches to the left. He gets to the orange bag. He moves it 2 inches to the left. And he picks up this random thing on the floor.
Why is there a sleeping bag over here?
Because it smelled like pee.
Bro literally just built the whole camp all by himself. Did they really need to fast forward him just going around moving bags left to right?
Ew.
Lesson number 1, don't rent your sleeping bags.
Why did we rent sleeping bags? Why did we not just buy sleeping bags?
We're zip tying the.
They did rent. There's no way they, Mr. fucking Beast over here rented sleeping bags when he spent $2.5 million on his Squid Game video.
Tarps together to create one mega tarp. Don't mind me.
Hold on, wait a second.
Buy sleeping bags.
We're zip tying
All right, so
the tarps together to create one mega tarp. Don't mind me. Just
all right, he's actually zip tying them together. Let's go.
trusting this rope with my life. And meanwhile, Mac and Carl were
Trusting the rope with my life.
still in a hole.
Oh my god, Mac.
And eventually, they finally made it to the bottom.
Hey! Wait, all that was just to climb that down this one? All right, I'm sorry. I don't mean to hate.
You're supposed to be working on camp.
We just wanted to show how dangerous camp was.
Just don't fall. It's a skill issue.
Oh, okay.
And even
Get good, get good, get good. You died to fall damage in Elden Ring? Get good, get good. Also, by the way, there was a camera guy down there with them. I'm just saying, someone is taking this this recording.
Show how dangerous camp was.
just don't fall. It's a skill issue.
Oh, okay.
And even though they should have been on their way back, Carl and Mac insisted on seeing how deep they could go.
Bro, this just looks so
How deep could they go? That is the question that a lot of their girlfriends have been revealing on social media.
crazy.
You think you could make it through the river?
But little do these two know, this river actually runs throughout the entire cave.
Little did they know, my butt cheeks. This is all scripted. That not a single moment of this is little did they know.
Which means we'll be spending some time in it.
All right, let's see. All right, so this was a coming up scene, all right? Mr. Jimothy Breast, master of retention, okay?
Throughout the entire cave. Which
Coming up. Let's see if any of this actually comes up, because last time he did a coming up in his previous video, that now new Lord Pettynor over here is gonna be freaking going through his videos and doing this shit. I just
means we'll be spending
all right.
some time in it.
I'm just curious if any of that actually is coming up.
Oh, there they are.
Tell me you guys cooked.
Oh, we cooked.
That's right.
A new home, am I right?
Let's go.
We now have a roof.
Yeah, that one they probably didn't script. That one wasn't scripted. That sounded natural.
Look at this. I'm not gonna lie, actually kind of gross.
And we moved the fire pit to the
Do you think Mr. Beast asked Carl to say you actually kind of crushed it? Like, I'm just saying, do you think that he asked him to say that?
Go.
We now have a roof.
Look at this. I'm not gonna lie, actually kind of gross.
And we
You even put the Mr. Beast subtitles on that one.
Move the fire pit to this little cove we found. What do you think?
It's warmer. It's cozy.
These rocks
I wonder who came up with that idea. Probably not the survival guide.
trap the heat here and block the pee from the rocks above.
It's not pee.
What do I call it?
I don't know, maybe rain or something?
But it's not rain, it's rock.
Maybe.
Wait, point it up. Do you see clouds? No, you see rocks. It's not rain.
Rock pee.
Rock pee.
Rock.
Originated from Jimmy's brain. Is bro really trying to take credit for calling it rock pee? He didn't even come up with that. He just said pee. The other guy said rock pee, and he still takes credit for it. Bro, listen, you steal ideas from other people working for you, allegedly, and then you literally take someone else's line that they just said, and he quoted himself. It's water, first of all right? It's either condensation or it's, what's it called? The stalactites in the top, or it's calcification or something like that, right? But
You see rocks.
all right, so he says you see rocks.
It's not rain.
Rock pee.
Who said that? Was Carl that said that. This guy said rock pee. And then over here, it's rock pee originated from Jimmy's brain. He gives himself credit for a line that someone else just said. And then people really want to deny the stealing ideas fucking idea? People really want to deny the stealing ideas allegations?
Rock pee.
Rock pee, fine.
All right, it's rock pee. And after a much drier night of sleep, we decided to have Joel, our survival expert, help us get all the
Hey, the guy who was totally here the entire time, by the way. So all those times where we didn't know where to go next, little did they know this river was here. Meanwhile, there was a survival expert with them the entire time. Again, I am not criticizing that there's a survival expert. There should 100% be a survival expert with them. But let's not make believe this is 7 days stranded in a cave like your title implies. Okay, again, I don't think faking videos is so bad. It's when you go out and lie about not faking videos that just makes it a little scummy.
way to the end of the cave. Cave!
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 Cave! Cave! Cave! Yeah!
Let's see how deep in the cave we can make it. Now, keep in mind, we are
right.
still just at the beginning of this massive cave. And our goal is to make it all the way through it, without dying, of course.
Without dying, because it's so dangerous. Bro, people literally do this for vacation. I have gone caving before, okay? With a pro, and it is not scary, because you're with a pro. What?
Oh my gosh, this is kind of steep.
Bro, you ain't seen nothing yet.
We're going deep in the cave.
All right, boys, suck in your guts.
It's where things get tight.
I wonder if they're actually here for 7 days. Because they could easily film a 7 days video in like 2-3 days, right?
I don't actually think I'm gonna fit.
The interesting part
I wonder if they had a solitary confinement expert when they trapped Jake Weddle in a room for 11 days.
about cave exploration is 1 second you're barely fitting through cracks in the rocks.
Oh my god, this is so tight.
And then the next, you're
I was gonna make a very inappropriate joke, but I'm not going to because I'm bigger than that. I'm bigger than that.
in a massive chamber, so big that in order to see it all, we had to do this.
Woo! Oh my god! I can actually see now. This is awesome. This thing is bright.
Yeah!
Bro, look at how cool this is. Yeah!
They had to do this.
It's so bright, I can't even look at it. I'm like getting blinded. Oh no! Oh no!
In hindsight, we probably didn't use that the most effectively.
You did not need that! Well, what? We needed to use this! Brings out a signal flare. Yeah, alright, dude.
Way.
And so we continued on.
Feel free, there's a really good handle up the top
Right here.
there. And then you can sort of swing a foot around onto this one.
Like this?
Yeah, yep, perfect.
Joel, the best caving guide ever.
Yeah.
No one's died yet.
The best caving guy ever, just like how his chocolate's the best chocolate ever. He really needs to stop doing that, or suddenly people aren't gonna respect you anymore.
All right, guys, this is where things get interesting.
What? What is this?
So from this point on, wetsuits,
I like how he says, "What is this?" when he absolutely knew exactly what it was.
we're going for a swim.
Yesterday, Mac and Carl were joking about doing this, but the rest of this cave adventure takes place in a freezing river.
Oh my god, this is insane!
Meaning wetsuits are the only way to not get hypothermia.
Why are we doing
Yeah.
this? This is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. It's because you die after you do it.
So in order to get to the end of the cave,
All right. Again, that was also for sure scripted. But goddamn, bro, you put on the thermal suits and listen.
We have to hop in this river and fight the rapids through this tiny hole in the rock and carefully squeeze our way through it.
Take your time, it will take you
Helmets don't fly! Oh, that was a joke.
behind you a little bit.
All right, I'm getting in the river.
You wanna follow the wall around to the
It's so
left.
cold.
You got it, Jimmy.
I don't know if I fit.
Jimmy, I need you to pull yourself up out of the water.
Oh my God! What's crazy about doing this
It's so cold.
is when you're completely submerged in freezing cold water, gripping onto the rocks becomes incredibly hard.
Oh my gosh, that was crazy.
I love how he does the "that was crazy" every time. It's so awesome.
Bro, let's go! And even though this obstacle
They're all just pointing and saying this is crazy. Like, there is not a moment of actual time where anyone watching any of this can actually sit back and recognize what it is. They tell you what to think. You're being programmed, goddammit. In the span of 30 seconds, 3 different people pointed and said this is crazy.
was difficult, it's nothing compared to what's up ahead.
And he does the hook. And this might look difficult, but up ahead is even crazier.
Hey, boys, we're now 10% done.
Which means we've only scratched the surface of this expedition, and we still have over 2 kilometers remaining to reach the end.
As you can see,
Why is he talking in kilometers? Is he American? Why is he talking in kilometers?
it rains in this cave 24/7. So I'm making a chill spot for us to hang out in and not get wet.
What, they just fucking left this guy behind? Just to fucking make the camps and shit? I knew I didn't really recognize him. Wait, the main squad... Wait, hold up. The main squad is MrBeast, Carl, and Mac, okay? And they brought this guy down literally to be their fucking maid. That is awesome. Wow. And also, I'm just saying, there is no way they kept the fire pit going the whole time. There's no reason for this. My guess is this was cut and spliced. And they just had this running for the visuals. But my guess is this was all spliced out. It was currently dark, and they just overlaid the scene of it actually being on. That's my guess.
I wonder what it would look like if I wasn't here to build all this. Pretty sure they'd just be
Great question.
sleeping in a pile on a wet rock.
Right? See, this is what it looks like, right? So
What it would look like if I wasn't here to build all this. Pretty sure they
this is what it looks like right now. This little weak flame. So why a second ago did it look all huge flame-like, right?
As you can see, it rains in this cave 24/7. So I'm making a chill spot for us to
I don't know. That's just a game theory.
hang out in and not get wet. I wonder what it would look like if I wasn't here to build all this. Pretty sure they'd just be sleeping in a pile on a wet rock.
Why don't we keep moving now that the bodies are wet? You got it! Temperatures are gonna drop quickly.
Why is this so difficult?
Why is this difficult? Why is this so crazy? This is crazy. It's difficult. It's the hardest thing of my life. I am going to die. We're all going to die. We're about to die. Have we mentioned that we're going to die? Sorry, guys. Didn't respond to the drama. Was dying trapped in a cave.
The worst part is, every inch we go this way is an inch we gotta go that way to get back to camp.
Our next obstacle may be out of the water, but that doesn't make it any easier to get through.
Is that a spider web? Spiders!
Literally normal human reactions to seeing a spider web.
Out of the water, but that doesn't make it any...
Don't you need training to go and to do this? No, you actually don't. Caving is actually pretty popular. Bro is not in Made in Abyss right now. He is doing what a lot of people do for fun.
easier to get through.
Literally me when I see a spider web.
Spider web?
Yeah, me every time I see a spider web.
I don't see a spider. That means it's probably on us. Oh, it's on you, it's on you. I hate my friends. This cave is like a MrBeast video.
This cave is so like a MrBeast video, you're so right.
The further you go, the harder it gets. Just straight up, if we didn't have Joel.
The further you go, the harder it gets. That's what she said. Is he doing this on purpose?
I'd be dead.
And after 3 hours, Joel had some bad news for us.
The water's too high and we've taken too long. We're gonna have to turn around for today and head back to camp.
I disagree! You can't disagree with the safety expert! I disagree!
Well, we can't really disagree. It turns out we wasted way too much time filming and playing with flares to the point where we now had to restart and
They played with a 10-second flare, and then it's too hard. It's like, oh, the flare was 10 seconds. We had no time left.
attempt this mission another day.
Sean, we're back!
What'd you do while we were gone?
Hopefully nobody gets wet now.
Bro, I didn't even know we packed lights.
Yeah, they're all.
What did you do while we were gone? Sees literally a whole upgraded camp. Are you having fun? Sitting in one place with definitely no internet connection down here, and literally just spending your day attaching tarps to each other so cave piss doesn't fall on you? What did you do today?
Awesome, right?
Sadly, we only made it 20% through the cave today. But mark my words, we will go the distance in a future day.
I doubt it.
That's not gonna happen.
We might rest on day 4, and then on day 5, try to go all the way to the end of the cave. And
Incredibly hot take. Incredibly crazy hot take. I don't think they were here for 7 days. I think day 4, day off, just didn't happen.
see what's there. Day 3 was a lot of fun. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
And after a third miserable night in the cave, the next morning we only had one thing in mind.
A hot shower would literally save my life right now.
They literally locked... this is just infuriating. They literally locked... What's his face? Jeff Weddle in solitary confinement without a hot shower for 11 days. This is fucking atrocious. Anyway, let's go watch the fake yawn again.
We only had one thing in mind.
A hot shower.
Where's the fake yawn?
See you guys tomorrow. To the end of the cave. We might rest on day 4, and then on day 5, try to go all the way to the end of the cave and see what's there. Day 3 was a lot of
That was a sociopath yawn, ladies and gentlemen.
fun. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
If you want to yawn like a sociopath, this is how you do it.
All the way to the end of the cave and see what's there.
Are you ready to see it? Yeah, there. That's the sociopath. Sociopath yawn, ladies and gentlemen. We're fucking getting there. Yeah! God, I really want to use that as a thumbnail. I just might. I just freaking might. I am petty enough. I have a lot of pettiness in this boner, okay? This boner is here for pettiness and pettiness only, goddammit.
Day 3 was a lot of fun. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right.
And after a third miserable night in the cave, the next morning we only had one thing in mind.
A hot shower would literally save my life right now.
Literally save my life. How many I'm dying jokes have they made in this episode?
Showering would be awesome.
I haven't showered in 4 days.
As you can imagine,
Bro.
showering inside a cave isn't easy. We had to hike all the way back to where we repelled in to safely reach the riverbed.
It's so cold. Oh my God! Oh, I feel my brain. I've never felt my brain like this.
MrBeast after leaving Chris Tyson's Discord server. I've never felt my brain!
Forehead is frostbite. Let's use the drone to dry our heads off.
Come here, drone. A little further. Stop.
It's actually working.
Yeah, it is working.
Who needs a hair dryer when you have a drone?
And after we dried
What? I would die for a warm shower right now, so I'm gonna dip my head into freezing cold water.
off, we sat
That's 10-year-old Minecraft logic if I've ever heard one.
down with Joel to plan our journey. What is this, Joel?
This is the map of the cave. Last time, we had to stop because of the fast-moving water, but the rains have been slowing, so we might
I
just...
love how they were in cold water. They left cold water to say that, oh, we're leaving cold water. I'd love a hot shower. So they go to more cold water to wash their faces in it. What? Where? How does this make any sense?
get a window to reach the end by tomorrow.
Dude, this is about to be wild.
First.
This is gonna be wild! Bro, I hate the fact that probably a good 20% of this video is just people saying, this is crazy! This is gonna be wild! This is insane!
We'll need to pass some of those same rapids from yesterday.
What do you mean some of those same rapids from yesterday? There's literally one path on the map. You should need to pass all the same rapids as yesterday, unless there's a much easier way. And you're just going and randomly detouring through a fake fucking cave in order to pad out the video. What do you mean some of the same rapids? It's literally a straight line.
Dive off massive cliffs and
massive cliffs!
Avoid jagged rocks.
You don't have to avoid shit, just don't jump on the jagged rocks.
And if we can make it past all that, we will finally make it to the beautiful glowworm chamber.
Don't tell us what that
glowing chamber
looks like. I want us to be surprised.
Do you think we're gonna make it? Whoa. Nah, let's not play that game. We're all gonna make it.
With tomorrow's plan thoroughly mapped out, we rested up and made feastable s'mores to regain.
Oh my fucking god. You made Feastable s'mores?
In our energy.
Everyone cheers. Yippee!
Oh, Joel's about to have.
This is unbelievable. It's wild how he manages to... 80 pounds of equipment! Meanwhile, yes, Feastable s'mores. All right, dude.
His first Feastables.
Classic Feastables promo.
S'more. All right, Joel, be honest. Joel approved?
Yeah, I'm sure he loves it. Definitely loves it.
Joel approved. Why didn't we
So great, guys. I am literally coming and shitting and orgasming right now. It's so good.
whip this chocolate out earlier? This just got like 10 times more fun.
Guys, for real, if you've never tried s'mores with Feastables, you're really missing out.
Tomorrow.
Shameless plug somehow gets even more shameless.
We're gonna explore the entire cave. We'll see you guys then.
I love how this entire day 4 literally had no footage. It was them putting their face in the water and filming a Feastables ad. I'm just saying, I personally, Lord Nuxanor, content creator extraordinaire, yes, my content is largely slop, but I know how this game works, and I doubt day 4 happened. I don't think there was a day 4. Gonna be completely frank, 7 days stranded in a cave is probably more like 4 days going on a caving adventure. That's my hot take. I could be wrong.
We tried to sleep as much as we could and prepare for tomorrow's journey to the end of the cave.
We're about to embark on one of the most dangerous journeys of my life.
Because of
Not really. You're with a caver and people do this all the time.
our experience from day 3 and focusing less on filming, we were able to make progress way faster.
Woo. Focusing less on filming, they were able to make so much progress, guys.
It's cold.
Just like the other day, bro. Nice, bro. Easy.
And to ensure our best chance of survival, in addition to Joel, we brought another survival expert with us.
This is where we had to stop on day 3. How we doing? We're making much better time.
Behind us, it's pitch black. Where do we go?
This area gets narrow, the current's strong, so we're gonna use the walls and kind of climb our way along.
Yep, through we go.
Oh god.
Yeah, jump for that first rock. There's a couple of good rocks around the corner as well you can get a hand onto.
Yeah, it's so dark down here.
There's no bottom right now. My feet aren't touching the ground right now.
Is bro explaining what it's like to be in water?
No.
Because we couldn't reach the ground, this meant that if
This isn't even like a really scary cave. I don't want to be a hater. This isn't even a scary cave. The scary caves are where you have to go underwater in crevices that are 100% submerged. Those are the scary caves.
we let go now, we could get swept away by the strong current directly beneath us.
Joel, what are we doing?
I would go into here if you can, that's a good one.
I can't even see where I'm going.
The current is taking me away.
In our next video, we made Chris Tyson do the same cave, but with no guide.
You got it, you got it. Get yourself in there and it's gonna get way gentler.
I go in here?
Yep, in the hole. Yeah, well done, well done.
Nice rope.
This might be the most
Damn, the total darkness is really scary over here.
insane thing we've ever done.
We are much deeper in the cave than we've ever been, and we're now approaching our first serious obstacle.
So basically, the water's recirculating, so if you fall in, it takes you to the bottom and it keeps you there.
If you fall, you die.
If we fall, we would die.
Yeah.
God damn it, get out of here. I swear to God, I didn't watch this in advance. This is not pre-watched at all. He literally says if you fall, you die. God damn it. Stop saying pre-watched, or I would have pre-watched other things. I would have done other shit. Oh, get out of here.
Okay, so death is on the table?
This is
Death is on the table, he says for the 40,000th time. Should have had a fucking counter on it for every time he said that I'm gonna die.
just not what I thought I was signing up for.
Bullshit, this is exactly what you knew you were signing up for.
Well done. Yeah, perfect.
So now I put my foot here?
Yep, correct.
Oh yeah. Woo! Caving, it's a lot harder than I thought.
You can tell how strong this river is because it created this entire cave.
And fun fact.
That is the fucking most brain dead shit I've ever heard. You could tell how strong the water is because it made the whole cave. You know, if you look at mountains, okay, and you see grooves in the mountains, it's because water drips on the mountains over thousands of years that makes the mountains have shape. A little drop of water over enough time can make a fucking cave. The river being strong enough to make this cave is not at all indicative of how strong. Okay, why am I fucking debunking this? He's talking to 4-year-olds.
We're not as strong as a cave.
The river would defeat Goku, okay?
I'm barely as strong as a human.
Well, fortunately for us, rather than Carl leading this expedition, we've got the literal Avenger, Joel. And just to prove
literal Avenger. Bro does not know what literal means.
how much of an expert he is, this man literally flexed on us by
Did he say literally twice in one sentence?
jumping off a cliff. Oh my God.
This is jumping into a pool. He literally jumped off a cliff. I mean, yes, technically true, but also everyone does this. You jump off cliffs it's a pool.
You're crazy.
Who else is a bit crazy? Surely one of you guys are keen?
I'm crazy.
No shot you want to do that.
What are you talking about? I'm doing it right now, baby. Let's go, Joel.
Godspeed, Mac.
After everything Jimmy's put me through, this ain't that scary for me. 3, 2, 1.
Bro looks at the camera and says, after the PTSD I've had in MrBeast videos, this is fucking nothing.
You doing it?
No, we gotta keep going or we won't hit the end.
Yeah, totally not a coward, yeah.
Can we go downstream? Why are we always fighting the current?
I might just start drifting away. I might just give it up.
There are sharp rocks underneath the water. You cannot see them.
I highly think that this is CGI. They are not. Where's their legs? Hold on.
Away. I might just give it up.
There are sharp
So
rocks.
watch the camera pan down. Wait, they brought a long metal ladder this deep into the cave. I mean, it was probably there before. My guess is this is a tourist spot. I seriously think this cave is a tourist spot, and they basically just went here for a week or 4 days.
Underneath.
All right, look at this pan down.
The water.
All right, the pan down, no feet, right? Like this is a flash cut. This is obviously CGI. These sharp rocks are definitely not this sharp. They're probably pebbles on the bottom that are pointed, but there's no jagged fucking impaling spikes over here.
Cannot see them, so watch your step.
Oh my God.
Yeah, be careful walking here. The Pokemon Cloyster is literally here.
It's getting deep again.
I can't. I need to put my feet on. And if the sharp rocks weren't enough of a challenge, it seemed like with every step we took. Oh, bro, I can't see anything. This is terrifying. The caves became
This is terrifying.
darker, tighter.
I'm just saying, they said that they're gonna stop filming as much, but they filmed him saying this is terrifying.
Bro, I can't see anything. This is terrifying.
This is them without filming. Yeah, unless he said this is terrifying because he knew that would make it into the final cut of the movie.
The caves became darker, tighter, and ruthless enough that
That sound was definitely added in post. You hear that squeak sound?
terrifying. The caves became darker, tighter,
Ready for this squeak sound that it makes as he goes through? That's totally added in post.
and
Yeah, that was 1,000,000,000% added in post.
ruthless enough that we began to question if we could even get to the finish line.
That was so fake.
Awesome. This cave is about to get a lot harder, and I have something I need to show all of you.
The cave is not getting harder and harder and harder. It's not. What are you doing?
Can I see your bag?
If this is an ad.
Thank you. You know what you've been carrying?
What have I been carrying?
It's MrBeast's new toy line! It's Feastables! What have I been carrying? Yeah, my butt cheek, you don't know what you've been carrying!
The brand new MrBeast Love Swarm.
Get out of here! Get out of here! God damn, this isn't pre-watch, it's just obvious! God, bro! What have I been carrying? Yeah, you totally don't know what you've been carrying.
I'll be honest, guys. As you can see, because of what I've been going through for the past 5 hours, I'm clearly in no shape to tell you about this right now. And
I'm very sad and cold and sad. Is he literally emotionally manipulating children into buying his toy because he feels bad and sad and broken in a fucking cave? Filming a video that's gonna get him 100, 200 million views? This is the most cringe ad spot I've ever seen in my life.
And so, a month after we filmed this, I built an entire cave set, threw on my Future Jimmy name tag, and then said, "Hey, Future Jimmy here, and I'm gonna tell you about my brand new
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think they added this because they called out their videos for being fake. I think he would have 100% filmed this in this same cave because I've never seen this before. Where him saying, I'm doing this later. He would have filmed this like this, claimed it was the same cave, and he would have sold it because he keeps getting called out about being fake. He specifically mentions, I did this later, but of course, simultaneously, he has to mention the fact that, I'm also very sad and cold and sad, please buy my shit.
Toy line up MrBeast Lab Swarms. It's a collectible toy line with over 119 uniquely designed characters that you can collect. And
it's actually mind-boggling to me at how big he is.
The coolest part is, to find out which character you got, you pour water into this tube, shake it up, and the swarms will appear in front of your very eyes. And to demonstrate the product, I made this giant life-size version of the swarms tube. Fill the tube with water. You won't need this much water. This is just a giant tube. All right. And now that this is filled with water, Max gonna...
It's wild. This is MrBeast is making Pokemon.
Give it a little shakeage. Oh.
Is it shaken up enough?
I think it's shaken up enough. Then you pour out the water, do the honors, Joel. And out of the water will be revealed.
They brought the cave guy back a month later. They brought the cave guy back a month later so he could film this ad? Are you joking?
Which two swarms you got.
Also, I don't know, man. This was not... They probably just had these two plastic shits. There is no way they made giant swarms purely only for his ad.
This is the rarest one to hyper...
He's a part of the MrBeast team. He's an employee. He's totally an employee.
Hyperchrome that only made 1,000 of.
There's no way. And he tastes Feastables for the first time? Yeah, sure.
Joel, you can have it. You can have that one.
Where's Carl again?
I only have 2. And we didn't just stop with the swarms, we also made these action figure panthers that are in these briefcases, and this mutator that, just like the swarms, has a really cool reveal when you buy it.
Where do I buy them?
I'm glad you asked. MrBeast
This is crazy. This is such a long ad.
Lab toys are now available everywhere in the world you buy toys. They're all out now. Go give them a try. And after more brutal trekking throughout
That's crazy. That was insane. They were 100% gonna pass that off as the actual cave, if not for all the criticism right now. I'm just saying. And I mean, it was obviously fake because, like, if you look at this rock in the beginning.
Jimmy here, and I'm gonna...
This is obviously a fake fucking rock, right? So they knew they couldn't pass it off. So they decided to make that whole line saying, we rebuilt the set. Why would they rebuild the set? Ladies and gentlemen, they didn't need to rebuild the set. They only rebuilt the set because they were going to probably try to pass it off as being in the cave. This is my plan, okay? This is my strategy, my game theory. They were going to pass it off as being in the cave, so they built the entire set. But after he kept getting called out for fake shit, he decided to reveal that he built the whole set, which he definitely didn't need to do unless he was trying to pass it off. That's my game theory, okay? That's just a theory, a Nux theory.
Finally arrived at the glowworm chamber.
All right, so are you telling me that he only made it like 1/10 of the way through the cave on day 3, but now on day 5 he was able to get the whole way? All right.
Man, this better be worth it.
Alrighty, team. Welcome to the glowworm chamber.
Woo!
Whoa! Holy crap.
That is crazy.
Dude, this does not look like it's Earth.
All of the lights you see here are actually created by tiny
glowworms.
Bioluminescent glowworms.
That kind of looks like the Milky Way galaxy. Wow.
It literally does not look like the Milky Way galaxy. It's just lights in the dark.
At this moment, this view, honestly,
if he says it makes it all worth it, I'm gonna fucking cuck myself in the shits.
That trek worth it. Well,
get the fuck out of here, Jimothy Breast. This makes it worth it? Yeah, your 200 million view video makes it worth it. God damn it, bro. Oh, God, dude. Look, glowworms are gorgeous. But I really do think that he probably... So glowworms are mostly, I think, found in New Zealand. So my guess is he got a fucking caver in New Zealand to take him to a popular glowworm cave. And that's literally the story. Let me show you a picture of actual glowworms.
Dude, this does not look like
glowworm. You honestly made that trek worth it. While making it to the glowworms was definitely worth the trip, our journey...
Yeah, this is an actual glowworm cave. It's gorgeous. Glowworms are gorgeous. And I think they're most found in New Zealand. I bet they're gonna find the actual cave that he went to, and they're gonna find out that it's just a vacation spot. That's my theory.
Journey was still not over.
I'm not actually gonna cuck myself in the shits. I apologize for that outburst. Time for the trek back!
Because we had to go all the way back to base camp.
It's almost day 6. They're not back, and I'm exhausted. I don't know if I'll be able to sleep, though. Just worried with them being gone so long.
The trip back is way easier because we're just floating with the current. Now, because you guys have already seen the trip, we're going to expedite the way back. But seriously, this whole journey took so long, we crossed into day 6 before reaching camp.
Sean!
They were climbing for 24 hours straight. All right, Breast.
What's up, guys? I was starting to get worried.
Happy day 6.
Day 6, let's go.
All we had energy to do was thaw out by the fire and finally eat some food.
That was a very adventurous day. I'll see you guys tomorrow or later today. It is day 6. Yeah, maybe today. I don't know.
Despite being physically obliterated from our excruciatingly long hike, no matter what I did, I was really struggling to fall asleep.
No, this dude, he's thinking about what they're saying about him on Twitter. He's sitting in a cave without internet connection. He probably has internet connection. And he's like, oh God, what are they saying on Twitter? That grumble was for sure done on post. There's no way they have cameras to pick up the audio right now. That snore, probably in post. This random Mac grumble. When I sleep, I also do that. It's a popular move.
I spent 7 days in solitary confinement, 7 days buried alive, 7 days on a raft, and I'm gonna be honest, I think this is harder than all of those.
No shit, you're gonna be honest and think that this is the hardest because that's the MrBeast brand. Every video needs to be bigger than the last.
Constantly soggy and cold. I just keep hitting my body on these hard rocks and it hurts. 90% of the time, this cave is miserable. But between me and you...
Jimmy! Yo! Carl! Can you see me?
That's the world's brightest flashlight.
There are moments of fun in this cave.
From conquering rapids 300...
The coming up segment was all fake, I told you! Oh my God! Wait, he's wrapping it up that the coming up segment was literally all fake.
feet underground.
For me and the boys laughing in our hammocks, all the misery is worth it.
Do you think that laugh was fake? What do you think? Do you think he planned that laugh? Do you think that laugh was done fake?
For me and the boys,
like that was obviously for the filming. But look at this.
Laughing in our
look at this laugh.
Hammocks.
I don't know. I'm not saying it's fake. I'm just saying that bring me the heavy flamers, heretics.
Misery is worth it.
Because when you're in good company,
let's make whale noises.
This wet, cold, rocky, miserable cave can easily transform into
the most beautiful trip of our lives.
Ah! That's such a beautiful and awesome ending.
We cannot leave until everything is picked up. And when I say everything, I mean everything.
Yeah, MrBeast does not litter in natural locations. This is a fact. Unless you take the allegation seriously about the lakes that he destroyed and the beaches that he made ugly. But I don't say that that is true. Simply put, I don't want to get sued. Okay?
let's get out of here. And after our journey back to the mouth of the cave,
oh, it looks so good up there.
We had one more surprise for Joel.
And before we head out, Joel.
If the surprise for Joel is a fucking ad or like $100,000 or some shit.
As a show of gratitude, we got you 50,000 New Zealand dollars.
I told you it was New Zealand. Oh, get out of here.
So it's 10 grand for every human you didn't let die.
Oh gosh, thanks so much, Jim.
We love you, Joel.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Thanks, Jim. Oh gosh. Yeah, well, anyway, big bag of money.
And now that we got that out the way, let's leave. Woo! After 7 long days, we're finally leaving.
Even in his video, it was only 6 days. The irony is, even in his own video, it was 6 days. Yeah. My guess is they were here for less. My guess is they were here for probably 4 or 5 days, max. That's my guess. Day 4 didn't have any footage. They just chilled by the camp. All right, dude. All right, dude. Sure. All right, dude. That's just a game theory. But also, more importantly, in the coming up segment of the video, let me see if I can find it. In the coming up segment of the video, none of it actually came up. It is hard to find footage in this video because it's all ads. Like
50,000.
I have no idea when anything happened, just simply because it was all ads. Oh God, we don't fake anything in videos. Nothing is fake. There it is. Are you ready? All right.
You think you can make it through the river?
Well, little do these two know, this river actually runs throughout the entire cave, which means we'll be...
I love how they... Wait! I caught him in another one! What the hell? He said that... He's like, this river must be so strong because it built this entire cave! Doesn't that mean that the river goes through the entire cave? So why are you saying that little did they know it runs through the entire cave? Alright, whatever.
Do these two know, this river actually runs throughout the entire cave,
Sure.
which means...
Alright, here's the coming up.
We'll be spending...
This! We didn't see
some time in it.
Yeah, that whole going underwater shtick, yeah, that didn't really happen, it seems. That wasn't... Or maybe it did happen, they just conveniently left that exciting footage out of the video. But anyway, yeah, that was the new MrBeast video. Honestly, this is probably one of the most mid ones I've seen so far. Obviously, framing it 7 days stranded in a cave is just actual YouTube, goated YouTube shenanigans, when in actuality, it's more accurate probably to say we spent 4 days caving. But obviously, that's not a good YouTube title. But thank you so much for being here. I will be continuing to be as petty as I can. Let's see, over the last, however long it took me to watch this video, let's see what the like-dislike ratio it is. Okay, the like-dislike ratio used to be 30% dislikes. And it is still 30% dislikes! And the comment section is still all probably pro-Chandler. Wait, why would the comment section all Chandler? He wasn't even in this video. Who wants Chandler back? Chandler, we need more Chandler. Chandler the goat. We need Chandler. It wasn't even in the video. This is crazy. What the fuck? All right, whatever. Anyway, that was the new MrBeast video. Join me next time where I continue to expose MrBeast videos for being, well, exactly what he doesn't want you to think they are. Bye. If you made it to the end, click one of these 2 videos, which also will definitely get me canceled. See you live on King. Stay weird, fam.